Here's a list of the dumbest ways you've died in Breath of the Wild. From Boko rocks to freezing temperatures, I've got you covered. So after the endless hours of torture you've endured, sit back, relax, and watch a recap of all the achievements you wish you forgot. Starting off, we have bomb barrels, and these things are either lifesavers or death sentences. And let's be honest, we've all used them incorrectly at one point or another. Next up is bullet time, and there are many ways you can go about this. Trust me, I would know. Because while filming this very video, I fell out of the air with no stamina remaining. Can I pull out the paraglider before Link gets splattered on the ground? Yes, but when last I checked, this video was not called Smartest Ways to Save Yourself from Near-Death Experiences. Another way to die due to bullet time is when you think you're hitting the ground slowly when you're actually hitting it at over 200 miles an hour. Essentially breaking every bone in Link's body twice over. Next is one that we've all done and continue to do despite the thousands of hours we have packed into these games. You know it, you love it, it's the bomb arrow in Elden. And it's definitely one of the most annoying ways to die. But at least Link went out with a bang. But I certainly can't say the same thing for the next one, because you probably thought you could make it to the other side of Lake Hylia without this raft. And you were probably wrong. Because after throwing safety to the wind and plunging headfirst into the water and questioning your life choices halfway through, you might not have made it to the other side. The next dumbest way to die is traveling to the Gerudo Desert at nighttime and forgetting to change your clothes before freezing to death. On second thought, every temperature death is annoying. I guess life can't all be butterflies. Now, typically when you see an open expanse of water, it's totally fine to look around, jump in, and swim around. But today, the ocean had other plans. Because when Link jumped more ambitiously than me at Thanksgiving dinner, let's just say he ended up looking more like the mashed potatoes when he hit the nearest rock. So next time you see water and think you're safe, just remember you're better off checking one more time. But you know what's even more embarrassing than dying to a rock? Dying to a small rock. Because although Link is capable of beating the demise that has plagued Hyrule for years, he can be put out of his misery by a bokoblin throwing wadded paper towels. To say the least, you should not be dying this way. But here's one that holds slightly more dignity and is a classic among Zelda players. Because you just unlocked your first tower and you're admiring the amazing view of Hyrule. But one wrong step and you have to say your goodbyes before you hit the ground. And now Hyrule's hero's extinct because King Rome told him to wait a little bit before getting the paraglider. Speaking of rewards, if you 1. Have an amiibo, 2. Are low on hearts, and 3. Are a very impatient person, then the champions will destroy you. Sort of. Because although it is improbable, I had to include it. Because if you meet these requirements and run towards the amiibo chest, there's a chance your life will be cut short. Which I found to be both ironic and ridiculous. But at number 10 is something that will knock you dead. Quite literally. Because this time, it isn't just the bokoblins who are getting one-shot. Because the game doesn't actually tell you that metal weapons are conductive. So when your spear starts sparking like an ignited firework, you're shifting into panic mode. But before you know what happened, it's already too late. And don't tell me you haven't died this way, because I know you have. I mean, I know everything. Come on. Remote bombs are another dumb way to die. Because although they're meant to blow Ganon's minions into the next dimension, half the time Link ends up going there himself. Just think of it as the one-way trip to see Goddess Hylia. Next are dumb guardian deaths, and I'm talking about when you're gliding through the air and then you get zapped out of existence like a mosquito near an electric grid. I mean, just move to the side like this and all your problems are solved. I guess if you did that, it wouldn't be a dumb way to die, but that's aside the point. And now we have one of the dumbest ways to die in Breath of the Wild. Dark Beast Ganon. You can have a literal picnic while he burns down Hyrule. He's a breeze to shoot down, and it is harder to get knocked off your steed than it is to beat his original form. And you can hide underneath him like he's a pullover stop on the highway. All while Zelda's screaming at you to hurry it up. Like, Princess, I got this, okay? Wind Blight was harder. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, 13 of the dumbest ways to die in Breath of the Wild. With an extra 0.14 because this journey has come full circle. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe. Link says he wants you to. And if this video does well, maybe I'll make one for Tears of the Kingdom. We'll have to wait and see. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.